All right, she's here. Yay! Alicia Keys.
Yay.
Oh, if you knew even a tenth of how much we love you.
Thank you. You're
Can
so
you feel
sweet.
it in the room?
Honestly, I can feel it. I really can feel it. I feel it through the screensavers. I feel it through the energy and the love that I'm really feeling in this room. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving us some of your time. We know you're busy. We got the Grammys on Sunday. I love the way you host the Grammys. I'm your voice of the Grammys.
Yes.
So you don't see me, but you probably hear me like introducing you and artists and stuff like that. But
fire.
I love the way you host because you do it from your heart and you feel the room and you do your own thing. Like I've never seen anyone host anything before.
Oh man, thank you so much.
You're such a feeling person. Have you always been this way?
I'm definitely an emotional being for sure. And I really feed off of people's energy. Like I can right away get a sense of people's energy. And I've always been like that since a little girl. And so I just trust it and I feel it. A lot of times people will tell me, I can ask you like, I can tell this is happening. And they'll be like, how do you know that? And I can just, I'm very intuitive. I feel it. And so, and I very much want to bring people good energy because I just feel like that's what we need.
Right.
So thank you for saying that. And that was my mission last year and definitely my mission this year. I want to just continue to bring that good energy, good vibes. Let us all just take a moment to let everything else off our back. We got a lot we're carrying, a lot we're holding. Let's just get it off our back for a minute, feel good music, and just, let go and be present.
And that's the whole purpose of music. And so I love that you bring that not only to the Grammy stage, but everything you do. You've got the world tour coming up. You got your album. You got your birthday.
Hey, I got my birthday. I know.
You'll be at rehearsal all day, so maybe you'll have a slice of cake or something, right?
Oh, definitely. We're going to celebrate. Every day is my birthday. Every day, is a beautiful opportunity to live. So it's gonna be good.
Oh, I love the words you say. 15 Grammy Awards. That's pretty amazing. And now you're hosting them. And now you're going on world tour too this summer.
Yes.
You're going everywhere, North America and Europe.
Yes. And some of my South American fam was like, where is South America?
Where is it?
So
is
Chris,
it coming?
Let's get into it. South America.
It's so important. It'll be a whole separate tour.
No, well, we're coming and we're excited. So I feel so blessed. I love, being able to bring the music and the conversation and where we are as human beings and people to, all these different places. And of course, performing, there's just nothing like that performance. It's like a connection that's no other and you can't duplicate it. It's never the same, no matter what. And so I definitely am ready to just bring that crazy fire experience. We're going to have a ridiculous time.
We're so lucky we have you at the Greek because there's no other place better to watch a show than the Greek.
What a good spot.
Yeah.
What a
Summertime
good spot.
at the Greek and then Alicia Keys on stage.
Hey, should I bring 2 pianos?
Oh, by the way, 2 pianos. Will we have 2 pianos on the Grammy stage?
You know what?
Maybe 3.
I might have to save that for tour. I might save it for y'all. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see.
All right.
Deciding.
All right, so Amex pre-sale tickets right now, Alicia World Tour, and we've got your album coming out. So when you were putting all your songs together, was it hard picking? Are you the kind of artist who you've got all your babies, but you can only have so many for this album?
That's true. It's a lot of babies, a lot of musical babies that were birthed and created. But this album is called Alicia. And I really have been much more focused on understanding the different sides of myself. And I think that there's, for all of us, we have so many parts of us that make us who we are. And for me, I've noticed that certain parts are easier for me to express than others. And I really been asking myself, why? Why is that, or what is that, or how can I get to know the sides of myself that I don't often express? Like for me, I'm very good at I'm very good at like calming the energy down. I'm not very good at losing my shit.
Okay.
Right. Like I don't just fly off the handle and just
in.
wow. That's not my style. And I know why that's not my style. But I've also been wanting to get a little more introduced to the fly off the handle, Alicia.
Right,
Sounds like it. It sounds like you're ready to.
She needs to also have some love,
Bring it.
And just because that's a side of me as well. And I think that sometimes we like compress ourselves, usually to make other people comfortable. And so that is a lot about what this music is about, like all these different sides. And so I'm excited. And so in that way, talking about choosing the babies of which go on that's been a lot of like why I've chosen the songs I've chosen.
That is so cool. And you have your book, More Myself, on Oprah Winfrey's new imprint. So tell us about that.
Boom. You know, it's all, as you can see, it's a little bit of a theme.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's
saying that you're a people pleaser.
Oh, definitely. Are you a people pleaser?
Oh, yeah.
Is that like a woman thing?
I think it is. I definitely think it is. My mother, though, my whole time growing up, when there'd be mean girls at school, or I wouldn't get invited to something, or I lost a swimming race, whatever it is, she'd say, rise above, just rise above. So I never really learned how to be in the trenches. So for me, not only am I a people pleaser, but I'm non-confrontational because of that. So I need to also bring out those sides.
The rage. You need a little more introduction to the rage.
Do some rage training. And I work with all men, so I've had to learn how to express myself to men. Down the hall, you've just walked the hall. It's all male hosts.
Right.
And so here I am, and I've realized that there is a different kind of treatment.
Yes.
Towards men and towards women, absolutely. And I never saw gender lines before. I never even saw them. I just thought, I love doing radio. I'm just in radio. But then when you have to actually like be parts of decisions and ask for things and get things, then all of a sudden there's the female thing. Was it like that for you hosting the Grammys or in any other area as a songwriter?
Yeah.
Mariah Carey called us and said, female songwriters aren't as respected as male songwriters, even though we write some of the world's biggest hits.
Absolutely. I mean, there's definitely, for me, I have absolutely, especially at the beginning of the start of everything, I definitely have been in rooms where, there's actually something in the book that I talk about that it was like these different producers that I would get in the studio with. I knew what I wanted. I already played piano. I already wrote my things. I knew what I wanted it to sound like. And, I'd get in the studio with these, established producers who wanted to kind of tell me what to do. And they'd be like, you should probably not do so much of the piano thing. And I'm like, not do so much of the piano thing.
Right?
But that's my thing. That is my thing.
Right.
So, again, and for people to kind of, decide who you're supposed to be for you. And I think that's what we're all up against in a lot of ways. Yeah. And we all have to figure out, like, wait, that's cool, but what do I think? And what do I feel? Yeah. Because we're not really encouraged as people, to think about how you feel and then actually be able to identify it, verbalize it, and then stand in it, So that is deep. It's way deep. I super understand what you're talking about so
it's
much.
Standing in it. Your book's going to help me a lot. More myself. It really is. I really do believe that because you go to those trenches that I need to stand in.
Thank you.
Ryan, help me stand in the trenches.
But let me ask you, like, as a guy, Ryan, do you feel like you are also a people pleaser? Because I don't want to assume that that's just a woman
but
thing.
I think I do feel a little easy. It's easier for me to say no or to kind of. I don't feel what Ellen feels with that guilt.
Right.
And also, I think there's something about being a mom.
Yeah,
that,
maybe.
You know what I mean? I think you guys have different priorities.
I constantly mother. Everywhere I go, I mother.
Right.
You mother everyone?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, that's our nature. We're the nurturers. We're
I'm proud of the mothering.
It's good as long as you can mother yourself.
Yeah,
because that's the thing. We do this thing, and everybody's before us, and then we're in the ground like broken because we couldn't even just take 2 seconds to like wait. Right. I love you as well, and I love myself, and I can love you. Better if I'm loving myself. And again, that's another thing that we're not taught. We're not taught about how to like love on ourselves. Like we need that. That's very important.
No wonder, because the world moves so fast, no wonder there's such a focus now on mental health and self-care because there has to be, because no one's doing it. Because we're all, when we do have a free moment, then we're getting on social media because we have to post and do this and that, and I can't even imagine you doing everything you do and then a world tour on top of that. So you hopefully you're carving out those days in between.
I am. I learned that a little while ago. Yeah. I struggled with that for a long time. I always felt like I had to go until the wheels fell off. I had to, strap up my boots and like stomp hard. And if I wasn't going, then, it was like everything was going to fall apart. I really had a difficult time understanding. It wasn't until later that I realized, wow, I'm actually more productive when I take time for myself. I am in my career and in my business and in my creativity, I have more capacity to handle it when I've chosen to take care of myself too. And that was a big, I mean, it makes sense now, but for so long, that didn't make any sense to me. I thought you had to like grind and never sleep and you can never, and yes, of course, you have to put in your work. Of course, you have to be focused. Yes, you have to make sure that you're giving your 10,000 hours to what you want to be great at for sure. You can't just get stuff and do nothing for it.
Yeah.
But you also can protect yourself, be good to yourself, all that. So I've learned that. I'm better at that. So thank you for reminding me. I promise I'm going to do that. Chris, make sure I have time.
Work it in the schedule.
All
A travel
right.
day is not a day off.
Exactly. All right.
All right. So will we see family members either on the Grammy stage or on the tour stage?
Shoot, you never know. These little rascals run up everywhere.
I love it. I love it when they're on. It's just the cutest thing. And we
great.
have to let you go soon, but just a really quick, we have a quick couple of questions called Alicia's Keys.
Hey.
And these are the keys to Alicia.
I'm ready.
So, okay, Alicia's keys to some of the best things in life. The perfect date night.
All right, let's see. Kind of depends on my mood because the perfect date night could literally be like the cuddle in bed, dinner in bed, like watching a little movie because sometimes I just need to be insulated and incubated. And I also really love kind of, I love going out and, maybe going to a film or going to the theater or going to a museum. My husband is big on art and we love art so much. So going to a museum and being able to like really just see things in a different creative way. I love that. And then, just kind of stay out, hang out late. If we want to go to a lounge, listen to music, or if we want to just like, a lot of times we just want to escape. And just be together. So
I bet.
I love escapage.
Escapage. I love that. I love that word.
That's a good word.
All right. Alicia's keys to starting your day happy.
So starting your day happy, it depends how deep you want to get. I'm big on meditation, so I personally love to meditate. And so I'll take 15, 20 minutes and quiet my mind and spend that time by myself. I've also found that even just journaling about what I want to see out of the day is a really beautiful thing to do. It kind of, you take a minute to just like set your intentions and what you're wanting to bring forth. And even just like if you don't have a lot of time, even just saying what you're grateful for. If you just take 1 minute to say like list 2 things that you're grateful for, you can't believe how that, and when you're feeling shitty, that's amazing how that works. Something about that just counterbalances whatever negative energy is trying to attack you, and you get centered and remember like, wow, I'm healthy. Wow, my family is here with me. Look, I have my legs and I can go out and like get it.
Yep.
You like, okay, all that other stuff is stupid, and you move on.
No, but it's true. I can see colors.
You
know what I mean? Like it's just those things. Well, we're grateful for you, Alicia Keys, and everything that you give and do for the world. Really,
Thank you.
the world.
Thank you, Mommy.
We'll see. Happy birthday! See you at the Grammys and on tour.
All right, I'll be there.
And your book and your album.
See y'all. Yeah. Thank you for that. You're amazing.